I'm just saying, as a man, there's no win. Either.
I think that men who think that women shouldn't be in the ring fighting are upset because they cannot fight. I don't know any other way to put it.
Claressa Shields completely shut down Stephen A. Smith during a heated live interview, and everyone in the boxing world is still talking about it. The two-time Olympic gold medalist was already angry because Stephen A. had been criticizing her for weeks about her comments on Rolly Romero, especially making fun of the sparring video where Arturas Ahmedovs knocked her down. As soon as the interview began, Claressa fired back at Stephen A. for disrespecting her everywhere he has influence.
If you don't know that women are in sports yet, I don't know where you've been. But when you speak about combat sports, to men who cannot hit the pads better than me, to men who cannot punch faster than me, punch harder than me, to men who cannot beat me up, please do not tell me you don't like seeing women box in the ring, or you don't like seeing women in combat sports.
Claressa started strong before Stephen A. could even finish introducing himself. She immediately called him out for joking about her for weeks on Twitter, Instagram, and his show. She said using the leaked sparring video where she got knocked down to attack her boxing career was completely disrespectful.
Clip where I got dropped in 18
Yes.
by this guy. I didn't get knocked out. I got dropped.
Yes.
And plenty of guys get
Is
dropped.
that the guy that Rolly dropped? That knocked out?
That's the guy who Rolly knocked out. Absolutely. Rolly knocked him out around 2019. But this is what you have to understand. That guy is a cheat.
Stephen A. quickly responded, saying the video is important evidence. He argued that if someone Rolly beat could knock her down in sparring, she should think about what might happen in a real fight.
You believe you can.
I beat Rolly. He's a world champion. Rolly Ramirez. Do you agree or disagree?
Claressa interrupted and accused Stephen A. of sexist double standards. She said that when Canelo Alvarez got dropped by Caleb Plant in sparring, no one questioned his ability to beat top middleweights. Stephen A. replied that Canelo fights male world champions, while Claressa's career has been against women, so comparisons to male fighters don't work. Claressa then explained that her normal weight is 185 pounds, and while she cuts weight for female divisions, she would fight Rolly at her natural size with a 38-pound advantage. Stephen A. laughed, saying that size doesn't matter if a fighter can't use it properly. He added that Rolly takes punches from real 147-pound male fighters, so Claressa's weight advantage wouldn't make a difference.
You're going to hit her and have women groups complaining about how you hit a woman. You're hitting on a woman. Or she's going to kick your ass.
Claressa then talked about her height and reach advantages. She's much taller than Rolly, with longer arms that could help her control distance and hit him from the outside. Stephen A. quickly argued that fighters like Mike Tyson built legendary careers by beating taller opponents with longer reach, getting inside, and landing powerful combinations. He said reach only matters if you can use it to control the fight, and Claressa's 3 knockouts and 18 wins show she can't. He also pointed out her punch stats. She lands a lot of punches per round, but her power punch rate is much lower than male welterweights, even though she fights physically weaker opponents. Claressa responded that women's boxing focuses on clean, accurate punching, so her style is designed to win rounds, not knockouts.
Sport is equal, man. If listen, you can have a twin brother and a twin sister,
Yes.
right? They go in the gym and they work out every single
Yes.
day together. They got the same coach. I can guarantee you, if the boy slack and the girl works harder, the boy play around, I can guarantee you the girl is gonna be a better fighter. And I can say that because I've lived.
Stephen A. said that's why Claressa would lose to Rolly. Focusing on points doesn't help when an opponent can end the fight with one punch. The argument reportedly went on for over 20 minutes before producers finally cut them off. Viewers said neither Claressa nor Stephen A. gave an inch. and the tension stayed high the whole time.
We're not trying to whip a woman's ass and put her to sleep, but we're also not trying to get rocked by a woman. So when dude caught her with a left, he probably put 30%.
Social media blew up right away, with clips from the interview going viral on every platform within minutes.
And it's girls, boys is boys.
Right.
A girl is gonna be a girl. I don't think a girl can beat a man. That's the same thing like you ask basketball players.
Yeah.
Like, can a female basketball player beat a male basketball?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
LeBron.
Because Claressa be talking hot, though.
Nah, she's like that,
No,
though.
she like that, but
Insiders say Andre Ward was the first to react. Ward reportedly posted on Instagram that both Claressa and Stephen A. made valid points, but the realities of combat sports can't be ignored, no matter the size advantage. He praised Claressa's confidence, but agreed that Stephen A.'s concerns for her safety are reasonable. Ward seemed to take a middle ground approach to avoid fueling the controversy. Tim Bradley reacted more strongly on his podcast that evening. Reports say he criticized Claressa, saying she is embarrassing herself and women's boxing by claiming she could beat male fighters. Bradley told listeners that female fighters should be respected for their achievements without needing to claim they could beat male champions. He also pointed to the sparring footage as proof that Claressa could get seriously hurt in a fight with Rolly. Rolly Romero responded on Twitter. He called it strange to watch Claressa and Stephen A. argue about him, since he has repeatedly said he will never fight a woman. He said he respects Claressa, but wishes she would stop using his name for attention. People close to Rolly say he is uncomfortable being dragged into this debate.
I'm bigger than him. Bigger guys, bigger boxers are generally going to win against smaller guys. I'm just your thoughts when you saw that clip. What did you think when you saw that?
I believe her. I believe she can beat me. Yeah, she'll knock me out.
I think you're being facetious.
No, I'm here for I don't hit women.
That's true. I understand.
Shannon Sharpe spoke about the situation on his next Nightcap episode with Chad Okosinko. Reports say Shannon warned Claressa weeks earlier that making these claims publicly would lead to exactly this kind of backlash.
Claressa, you do understand amateurs is different than pros. There's some guys that the amateurs, they weren't very good, but in the pros is a different level because in the amateurs of the point system and the others in the pros they're trying to get you up out of there. Those are amateurs. Rolly is a world champion, a 3-division world champion.
People who watch say Shannon told Okosinko that Claressa is too talented and accomplished to need controversial statements to stay relevant. Insiders say he also defended Stephen A.'s right to criticize her claims, even if he was harsh.
Claressa, we love you. I've sat down and interviewed you. We've had you on the show.
Yeah.
Stop this nonsense. There is not a woman that when it comes to physical, UFC,
Right.
boxing, whatever, if it's physicality involved, a woman is not beating a man. That's why they have women's sport. That's why they have men's sport.
Right.
Katie Taylor posted a supportive message for Claressa, saying women in combat sports face constant scrutiny that male fighters never do. She said Claressa's confidence shouldn't be attacked just because it makes people uncomfortable. Amanda Serrano reportedly commented that she understands Claressa's frustration with double standards, but questioned whether claiming a fight with Rolly helps or hurts women's boxing.
That she has taken what Layla Ali started and taking it to another level. And what I was saying, that what you want would succeed you to exceed you, I think that's exactly what Claressa is doing. And that's not an insult to Layla. It's homage to her.
Claressa's sparring a man at the end of the day. As much as she talks about, I want to fight a man, I'm going to beat a man up, you still have to respect the man and his man's power, period. I don't care. And because you are in the ring with a man and they may be a little better than you, it'll just look like Claressa got caught and got dropped. That's it. And I don't think there was any...
Betting markets reacted to the viral interview. Sources say the odds for a hypothetical Claressa versus Rolly fight moved from 100 to 1 to 75 to 1 because more people became interested. Bookmakers said casual fans who saw the heated exchange are now more curious about the matchup. People close to Vegas sportsbooks noted that the change in odds doesn't mean anyone really believes Claressa would win. It just shows her fans are betting. Reports also say Claressa has been training with heavier bags and male sparring partners to work on her power punches.
This girl, and then I ran up on him and started beating him up on him. Because when I get you on the rope, I just keep you there. Had him on the rope, just pounding him the whole 2 minutes, pounding him. The round went done. He went back to the corner and said, "What's going on, bro?"
Who was that?
People close to her team say Claressa is seriously preparing as if the Rolly fight could happen. She's been studying hours of Rolly's fight footage to find defensive patterns she can use. Her coaches publicly support her confidence, but privately worry about the matchup. Rafael Cordero, Claressa's trainer, reportedly said she is the hardest working fighter he's ever coached, with world-class dedication and skill. But when asked if she could beat Rolly, he gave a careful non-answer, respecting both fighters and protecting Claressa's confidence. Stephen A. Smith doubled down on his stance in his next show. Sources say he defended every word from the heated interview, adding that Claressa's anger shows she knows deep down he might be right. He reportedly challenged her to ask active male welterweights if they'd bet on her beating Rolly, and predicted none would. Boxing journalists began publishing analyses of the debate. ESPN's boxing writer reportedly said that while Claressa's size advantage is real, the gap in punching power and experience against male pros is too big. The writer compared it to elite college football players claiming they could beat average NFL players. Experts say the gap in skill and experience is bigger than talent alone can overcome. Some publications defended Claressa, saying dismissing her claim without a fight is gatekeeping that holds women's sports back. Athletic commissions started getting questions about whether a cross-gender professional fight could be allowed. The Nevada State Athletic Commission reportedly said they have no rules for approving such fights, and their main concern is fighter safety. Other state commissions reportedly said the same. Promoters started talking about the huge money the fight could make. Sources say that even as an unsanctioned exhibition in another country, it could generate $500 million from curiosity and controversy. Some insiders say Indian or Middle Eastern commissions might be willing to approve it under special rules. Jake Paul also got involved, reportedly offering $10 million each to Claressa and Rolly to make the fight happen under his promotion. Sources suggest Paul's offer is mostly for publicity. Rolly reportedly told Paul to stop using his name for attention.
If that fight presented itself, it'll be no question. You'll say yes. 10-ounce gloves, no headgear.
Absolutely.
He's a big guy.
I'm a big woman. The biggest and strongest man don't want all the fight.
I mean, I hear you. They don't win all the fights.
So what's the difference here? I've been boxing for
The difference is she got
18
dropped by a
years.
135-pounder in sparring.
Claressa, you are a
That's the
woman.
difference.
He's a man.
Medical experts started weighing in on safety. A ringside doctor reportedly said the risk for Claressa would be much higher than in normal fights. He explained that male punching power creates forces that female skulls and brains aren't used to handling in professional competition. Sources say the doctor warned that even one clean punch from Rolly could cause serious brain injury and end Claressa's career. Fan polls on social media showed big splits. Twitter polls reportedly had 85% picking Rolly to win and 15% picking Claressa.
Stay in your lane. You're not. Nah, dog. I think it's disrespectful. Now that's disrespectful. You talking about Will? That shit she pulled was disrespectful. Cause she got knocked down by the dude and Rolly beat his ass. He beat the Stevie and admitted to get knocked down by this dude in sparring. So
Instagram polls were a bit closer, showing about 70% for Rolly and 30% for Claressa. YouTube comments were split, with fans arguing passionately on both sides. Analysts say the divide is clear. Male fans mostly pick Rolly, while female fans are more likely to support Claressa. Claressa's next opponent, Shadeja Green, reportedly said she's focused on their upcoming fight and hopes Claressa is too, instead of getting distracted by hypothetical matchups. Green added that beating her would be a bigger challenge than Claressa seems to realize, and talking about Rolly is disrespectful to her real opponents. The controversy has increased interest in Claressa's next fight. Ticket sales for her bout against Green reportedly jumped 40% after the Stephen A. interview went viral and pay-per-view projections doubled. Insiders say that whether or not the Rolly fight happens, Claressa's willingness to debate and make bold claims is smart business. It's raising her profile and earning power. Boxing historians have compared this to past cross-gender fights. The 1998 Battle of the Sexes, where Karsten Bosch beat both Williams sisters, was often mentioned. Experts say it shows even the best female athletes struggle against average male pros because of biological advantages. Other examples, like Ronda Rousey claiming she could beat male bantamweights, also resurfaced as cautionary tales about confidence versus reality.